Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie. SGDQ, or Summer Games Done Quick, happened last week, and it was a doozy. Gamers from around the world gathered to finish their favorite games as quickly as possible. There were tons of crazy speed runs and races, not to mention a record-breaking $2.12 million raised for Doctors Without Borders. But with so many long runs, unless you're super into speed runs, you're bound to miss a bunch. So let's go over some of the highlights from the week. Of course, I can't show every run in a 5-minute video, but if you're just looking for some of the best, at least in my opinion, you've come to the right place. If you enjoy this video, let us know by throwing us a thumbs up down below. And if you want more, check out our video on the alternate versions of Sonic. But before you do that, get ready, it's time for some highlights from SGDQ 2018. First off, we have the CELESTE Any Percent race. Now, personally, I hadn't heard much about CELESTE. I was vaguely aware of it, but apparently it's quickly become a favorite for speedrunning. We saw TGH going up against Yoshi Pro, two of the top CELESTE speedrunners, and it was a wicked nail-biter. The coolest thing was that the developers of the game were commentating on the race, so we got to see their reaction to the various exploits used to complete it as quickly as possible. TGH ended up on top, but it was a groovy race. We also saw a 2 games 1 controller run by MEGOTSTHIS for Pokemon Blue and Yellow, and it was so neat. Probably my favorite part of the whole thing. 2 games 1 controller runs are always super impressive, and he definitely nailed it. Even though he accidentally misspelled his name in Pokemon Yellow with I Never becoming I Nev. Through excellent Pokemon knowledge, as well as some pretty intense glitch work and a heroic Nidoking with Horn Drill, he managed to finish both games in just under 3 hours. This was so cool to see, plus it's just straight up interesting to see how the games play differently. There was also an Any Percent speedrun race for Mega Man 8, and it was freaking intense. It was almost an hour long with so many places to go wrong, and 2 of the best people in the world competing against each other. Orsa raced against Clear Tonic, and they finished 5 seconds apart. A 5-second difference in a 50-minute speedrun. It's crazy. We also saw a super impressive Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix run by Mistmaster1. Played the game on Proud mode, which is the highest difficulty, with the XP0 ability, which means he stayed at level 1 throughout the game. These constraints alone make this a heck of an accomplishment, but it's made even worse when you're doing a speedrun, and every death is crucial. Mistmaster ended up finishing it in just 2:45:37 with no unintentional deaths, which is totally awesome. There was also a really cool Super Mario Maker blind team race. This saw 2 teams of 3 racing each other in Super Mario Maker levels, and each time they died, they passed the controller to a teammate, which is exactly how I used to play games with my brother. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's dumb, speedrunners almost never die anyway. Well, that may be true, but this was done on Super Mario Maker levels that they had never seen before, so there were deaths. We saw Team Stay Hydrated versus Team Jebaited, which included the best Mario Maker players in the world. They played 9 levels, with each win giving the team a 5-second advantage in the 9th level, and in the end, Team Stay Hydrated came out on top. Water OP. On top of that, we saw a crazy run by CLIFFY where he finished 99% Imposable, a super hard Mario Maker level, in just 2 minutes and 48 seconds, without dying. And he was blindfolded. Yeah. We also had a pretty wicked technical fail in the Metroid Zero mission race. We saw Sam the Digital, Dragon Fangs, John Unfill, and C Scotty W duking it out to be the first to finish, and it was pretty darn exciting. But sadly, about 25 minutes into the run, Dragon Fangs had his GameCube crash. I did some digging, and apparently the fan inside his GameCube broke, so the console overheated. The fan was literally in pieces when they opened it up. So he had to just sit impotently as the rest finished, with Scotty finishing first with a time of 1 hour, 10 minutes, 27 seconds, plus 0.3 of a second, which would be 3 deciseconds. The more you know. Finally, we must of course touch on Mario 64. It's always a super popular entry, seeing as it's the #1 most speedrun game in the world. Speedrunned? I have no damn clue how to say that, but it's not important. We saw a wicked Mario 64 race between Punke Shun and Cheese05, and they definitely took this a bit less seriously than other runs, opting to go for more gutsy plays at times, which sometimes paid off. And the commentator, Simply, who's also a Mario runner, was totally savage when they made mistakes. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Of course, I couldn't highlight every single run. If you want to see all of them, you can check out the Games Done Quick channel. Let me know in the comments what game you think you could speedrun the best. For me, it's definitely Tony Hawk 3. Also, check out our Top 10 Mario playlist for more videos like this one. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.